Just like old buddy got a win last night for the White Sox.
Yeah, Hendricks.
Yeah, he got a win whenever they gave up the lead, but then got it back. Is it because he didn't give up the lead?
No, he gave up the lead. It's because he was the last pitcher in the game, and then they won in the bottom of the ninth, so he gets the win.
The guy, the closer?
Yeah, who gave up 4 runs in the ninth? Yeah, he gets the win because he blew a save, and then.
Is a blown save? He still has the blown save. So So he'll have 7 blown saves on the year. I think he had 6 going into the night. Joe Buck was pointing that out as it seemed to be unraveling.
Right.
And which great commentating, by the way. I don't know why nobody. So he has 7 blown saves, but he gets a dub.
Yeah.
So he's the only pitcher to ever win in the middle of Iowa, and he potentially had the worst half inning out of anybody.
For sure. Yeah.
Congrats to him, dude. That's winning good.
Hendricks!
And he had an interview, right?
Yeah. About 2 innings before that.
With who? Tim Kirchin?
No, it was with Joe Buck.
Bummer.
We need more corn content, by the way. They did an entire corn piece with that guy wearing the bow tie thing, talking about how there was some tough winds that were blowing down these stalks. They were knee high by the 4th of July, but then old Mother Nature said, let me blow some of them down. So they had to actually put up beams to hold all of the corn up so that they could get that beautiful outfield that we saw on TV last night.
Good move. Yeah, they need a couple D-Rogers to go out there through the fields and get rid of some of them tall stalks.
I didn't like how they used fake hay.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple ones in that, like the pitchers, what do you call that? The
Bullpen?
The bullpen, yeah. They had a fake hay there. I was so mad.
Fake hay?
Fake hay?
Yeah, it was like basically just like posters in front of boxes.
No.
Yeah. I don't want to take anything away from FOD.
Nah.
I'm not taking anything away.
Pull it up. There's
You got it. I'm putting it up right now.
Hey, did they not market this game?
Who gives a shit?
Oh, no, they did.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did. We did too, man.
I didn't see. I know, but like I feel like I didn't. They should have.
Guy Fieri.
Everybody should have known about this.
Bro, Guy Fieri was on every morning show talking about his apple pie hot dog, dude.
We had
What morning
Joe
show?
Buck on
Hoda
this week.
Khattab?
He was on that. He was also on, I think it's just
Good Morning America.
Good Morning This Morning, too. CBS This Morning.
Yep.
Good Morning America.
Today Show.
The Today Show. What?
Seacrest
Fallon?
and Kelly.
I think he was on with Ryan and Kelly. Yeah, I think. Yeah, so Guy Fieri was almost like hired by Manfred to maybe promote this, and he's having that donkey sauce apple pie hot dog thing. That's basically the most marketing I think he got. I don't know if.
Bad choice.
I don't know how the MLB.
Come on.
That's a terrible choice.
Look, Guy
What do you
Fieri
want?
posts.
Mario Batali?
I don't know. Did the MLB know it was going to be a smash? They knew.
Yeah, I would assume so.
How come it wasn't just like a full-out marketing press?
Well, if Guy Fieri posts one time on his Instagram, you know he's going to make the whole thing famous. So it's not like he needed to do that much.
You did tell me that.
Gonna make the whole thing famous.
Make the whole thing.
The whole thing.
All of Iowa. Make the whole thing famous.
Put it on the map. Thank you, Guy.
They should have been pressing that hard. And if they did have the fake hay, Zito just looked it up.
Can't find it right now.
Easy, pal.
They edited all. They document all the footage.
Yeah, smart. So guys like you couldn't find it. People that were looking for the little intricacies that are really making this show
They made me
tick.
mad. They're in Iowa. John Deere's there. I don't know.
Yeah, and they could. All they had to do was take the tractor another round, another round, another round, and he takes the tractor another round, another round. He said, "I never complain, I never ask why. Please don't let my dreams run dry. Underneath this Amarillo sky." Thought about that a lot last night. You know, as I was watching that corn blow in the wind and the fireworks were going and baseballs were getting hit in the corn. You know, because rain makes corn. And corn makes whiskey. Whiskey makes my lady feel frisky. That's all I was thinking last night was, you know what? This is beautiful. Mm-hmm. This is America coming together with America's pastime.
But you tweeted about how you hated the game.
Well, I was getting a little tired. Hold on. I was getting a little snoozy there, and I watched from 7th inning on, everything changed.
I mean, it was a dream, like a dream game for them, for Fox.
Yeah, it was like a playoff atmosphere, you know, in the middle of summer here. You know, it's not October, but it felt like it maybe for a little bit. Yeah, true. I mean, especially and it was in the middle of Iowa when that gangster from Montana that changed Tone Diggs completely into what Tone Diggs has become does a 3-inning interview and. Yeah. You know, it really makes you feel like this is awesome. You know, this is what I want to watch. I'm not falling asleep at all. Okay, is Mac Jones potentially slicing and dicing over there?
Yep.
I'm going to go over there. But then whenever I came back, 7th inning, I was wrong. And I put out numerous follow-up tweets And that's what Twitter is, by the way. You put out a tweet in the time that you're in. That's why the algorithm's kind of fucked up that they save it for later. It's like, whoa, we're at a much different time now. This is like a Pawn Stars thing, okay?
Yeah.
7th inning, it was awesome. 8th inning, amazing. 9th inning, spectacular. Somebody tweeted me and said that 9th inning will be better than any fourth quarter in the NFL this season. That person's a fucking idiot, but it was awesome. That was maybe the best I've ever seen baseball.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. But, I mean, you are right. You know, the innings, I don't know, 5 through, 8 there. I mean, we didn't have any offense, but started out with a lot of homers. I mean, if getting 8 homers in this game was dream scenario. There's no way they could have anticipated it did as well as it did.
The guy that got the dub, he does this whenever he's looking at the catcher.
He was in before that guy. That was Kimbrel.
Okay, so this is Kimbrel.
Yeah.
Beast.
Oh, too soon.
This is awesome. It's like a cobra.
Yeah.
Is that what he's trying to do? Make
I
himself.
mean, if Fox was smart, they would have snuck in the juiced balls for him for this game.
They didn't need him. The corn sweat was making ball fly
I'll tell you
far.
what, man. I'll tell you what, man.
So, hey, Pat, you saying that Kevin Costner just wasn't bringing the juice?
It was terrible. It was the worst interview I've ever heard in my entire life. He
Well, I
said a
didn't
couple
see it.
things that
What
were
was
good.
it?
The Garrett Cole interview before that might have been worse.
Kevin Costner buried Joe Buck. I mean, so that was a little bit of electrifying.
Read the room.
But it was just reading the internet, I guess, reading the internet. But he said a couple things in there that were good. I was like, but 3 innings of the, I went back and back and back. And I was like, okay, all right.
here.
And back, it was just like, I get it. Field of Dreams. He walked through there. He did great speeches. It was very motivating. He gave credit to the writers and everything like that. Obviously, he's a great thespian. Okay, I'm a big fan of Kevin Costner, the gangster in Montana, the baseball guy in
Tin Cup.
Bull Durham, the golfer in Tin Cup. I'm a big Kevin.
Waterworld.
Who?
Oh, yeah. Waterworld.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that, but I'm a fan. All right, I'm a fan of Kevin Costner. I just didn't think, 3 innings,
He
which
was
is the
a
equivalent
killer
of,
with Ashton Kutcher in that one movie.
Guardian.
Mr. Brooks.
Guardian,
Oh, and Mr. Brooks. Yeah,
Dane
I'm a
Cook.
big.
My bad, Dane Cook.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
knew you were
Mr.
talking
Brooks.
about.
I've watched that movie like 10 times because it was the only one that was on this one plane we flew every single season. So that was weird. I mean, what a wild life there. He's got range. Okay, he can be a drunk pitcher. He can be a drunk golfer. He can be a motivator. He can be a goddamn murderer. Okay, I get it. Kevin Costner, incredible thespian out there. But 3 innings is the equivalent of 5 hours, and that's what it felt like whenever he was in there. And I think they kind of set him up for failure. But aside from that, a little bit of a snooze out there. But that thing ended perfectly, I think.
Yeah, it was an electric finish.
Started well, ended well.